Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to yet another random wreck video. Today, as you can see, we're going to be using this 3-and-D threat with a 98 steal. I got a full breakdown on this build on my channel already if you want to check it out. But as you can see, we're hopping yet again into the random wreck. Now, this is my first time going into the random wreck / no squads wreck, whatever you want to call it, on my lockdown build. You see this boy is beefy. I do have Burley on this build, and in a week, I'm going to have large body type on this build. So I can only imagine how much more built this dude is going to look. It's absolutely insane. You see the first play of the game, we're knocking down a 3, so that's always a good start. You always want to make sure coming into this random wreck that your teammates know that you can shoot, because you guys already know if you miss 1 or 2 shots, they're not going to give you the ball anymore, and it's over. It's done with. You're not going to touch the ball for most of the game. But like I said, this is the first time hopping into the random wreck with my lockdown build, and honestly, it went a little bit better than expected. I did get a little bit lucky. Obviously, if you're on a lockdown build, you need your teammates to score, because you see, I'm going to get the blocks, I'm going to get the steals, but I need my teammates to be able to score the ball. And if they're not able to score the ball, then it's wraps. So luckily in this game, I got a center in this first game that was pretty good. And in the second game, I think my center was kind of a ball hog, but you'll see towards the end of the video what I'm talking about there. But yeah, like I said, on the lockdown build, it was a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. You see, I'm blitzing everybody. In this first game, there really weren't many highlights. As you can see, we're already in the third quarter. It was kind of a blowout, more of the same as my last video, where the first game was pretty much a blowout. You see, I hit the boy, no left stick. He sells my assist right there, which is kind of crazy. I only had 5 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Not anything crazy. I did start to get a couple more steals and blocks. Towards the end, you see a nice little block right there. But as you'll see in this next game that I have, the second game in this video, I got a lot more involved at the defensive end. I was able to get a lot more steals. And you see my boy, he's doing pull-ups. He's Burley. He's got to stay in shape up there. But like I said, I'm really excited to see what large looks like, because Burley looks absolutely insane on this build. This dude looks like he's been lifting weights since he's like in middle school or elementary school. Like, he's absolutely built Burley, whatever you want to call it. And I can't imagine what large is going to look like. So I'm really excited for that. But like I said, this first game, pretty much a blowout. You see, we're up 63-42 in the fourth quarter. I'm snagging boards, doing what I can on the offensive end, trying to, get mine. I really wasn't involved much in the offense, obviously, because I'm a lockdown. I can't really do much anyway. But you'll see in the next game, I was able to get a little bit more involved in the offensive and defensive end as well. So you'll definitely see that in the next game. But like I said at the beginning of the video, if you want to see a full breakdown on this build, I do have it on my channel. It's called like Defensive Menace or something like that. See, I'm getting the steal with only gold glove. I can't even imagine what Hall of Fame glove is like on this build, because obviously the plucks are still crazy OP in this game. And as a lockdown on this game who's played a lockdown a lot with this build specifically, I can say the steals are definitely OP still. They didn't really patch them at all. I really don't know if they're going to, because if steals weren't patched in the most recent patch, which was pretty much a day 1 complete full overload patch, I really don't know when they're going to patch steals, if they will at all. So hey, I'm going to be chilling. Once I get Hall of Fame glove on this build, it's going to be even more OP. But as you can see, we're now hopping into the second game in this video. And when this game first started, I was a little bit worried. As you see, I get a nice easy dunk right there. This build does have a lot of good standing dunks as well, as you'll notice throughout this video. And look at this shot right here. 33% with a 79 3-ball. I mean, come on now. I've been trying to learn my shot on this lockdown build. I stated in my last video that I've been struggling, but I found a little jump shot here that might be working pretty well for me. I think I'm using Dyson Daniels Vase, and I honestly can't remember what releases I was using specifically in this game. But if I end up using it a lot, I'll definitely drop a TikTok or a video on it or something like that. Or if you guys want to know, just let me know down below in the comments. Like I was saying, I was a little bit worried when this game first started, because the center on our team was one of those centers. And if you play random wreck or no squad wreck, you already know what type of center this is. He was one of those centers where he would just grab the ball and he wouldn't look to pass to the point guard. Me as a lockdown, obviously I'm not expecting it as a lockdown, but he wasn't looking for a guard or nothing. He was just grabbing the ball and running on the break every single time. He thought he was on a Wembanyama build or something, because he would literally just grab the ball and just start sprinting up the court. And I don't know about you guys, but that really irks me. And I was only on a lockdown build. As you see, we're getting another crazy plug right there. I got like 8 steals, I think, this game. And I think I had double-digit points. So it was a really solid performance from me. But look at this dude. He made a nice little pass right there. I can't knock him. As you see, I knocked down yet another 3. But this dude did, especially towards the end of the game, because we ended up going up by like 10 or 15 or something like that. Crazy lane steal right there. That wasn't with the right stick or anything. That was straight reaction time. But yeah, this dude, he would go up with it every single time in the paint, which honestly, he had a solid build. And I'm not trying to knock him or anything, but he was just a very, very selfish player. Like, it just boils down to that. He was one of those centers where he thought the whole offense surrounded around him, and if you missed, it was your fault. And if you didn't find him, it was your fault as well. But if he made a mistake, you guys know what I'm talking about when it comes to these types of centers. But honestly, it didn't really end up being that big of a deal because we ended up winning the game. You see, I'm just getting pluck after pluck after pluck. I really just want to say screw it and upgrade this build to a 99 steal and get Hall of Fame glove just to see what it would be like. I honestly think it's going to be pretty insane because it's like 30k VC to go from a 98 steal to a 99. And you see, I'm going for I tried to go for a self alley right there, and I somehow got it back and scored still. But yeah, like I was saying, I think a 99 steal, it has to be insane. Like, there's no way it's not crazy for 30k VC. I mean, I know Hall of Fame Limitless on my 6'4" build really didn't do much. That was a bad shot right there. I will say that was a forced shot. But my 99.3, like I was saying, on my Limitless range, like Hall of Fame Limitless range on my 6'4" build, it's really not anything too crazy because Limitless range is broken and it really doesn't work at all, even on Silver or Hall of Fame or anything like that. You see right there, the center, he just doesn't pass the ball at all. You see what I'm talking about. And someone's going to call a timeout right here, I think, on him. You see, he grabs the ball. The guy's wide open in the corner. Like, you got to pass the ball, man. But enough talking about him. I think the 99 steal will be absolutely crazy. Let me know if I should do that down low. I might just say screw it and play random rec on a different type of build. As you see, you know, people are going to call a timeout on you if you're just dribbling the ball up the court. But it really didn't matter too much because we ended up winning the game by like 40 or something like that. And you see, my stats were pretty good. 13, 4, 5, and 8 steals with how many blocks? I didn't have any blocks in this game, but 2 for 4 from 3. You know, I'll take that. But that's going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys all did enjoy. If you're enjoying the random Rex and that Snow Squads gameplay, let me know down below in the comments and leave a like if you did enjoy. And I'll see y'all in the next one.